That's what I get. Move my can of Coke. I've got a gift from Weymouth Angling Centre. What I want to say is, if you do shop online for stuff, which I do, or if you live in Dorset, go and check out Weymouth Angling Centre. I think this has got my receipt on it. I just want to double check that. Yeah, it's some more stickers as well. A guy phoned me to say, to tell me that you can get one of the rods that I'd ordered. And I mentioned the channel, and he sent me all this stuff. What a legend. He sent me loads of stickers. I didn't get any discount. May get a discount in the future, but I didn't get any discount for these purchases. So I went to them because they had the stuff, and he's just sent me a load of stickers. What a legend. I love stickers. Oh, and he sent me a scale. I wonder if I can get that on the kayak somewhere. So thank you very much to Weymouth Angling Centre for setting me up with all this stuff. So what did he send me? Let's have a look. Really nice guy, I can't remember his name. I was in the middle of a field at a festival when he phoned me with no signal. Penn Slammer 4. What a reel. 3500 version. That's what I got. Oh, gorgeous. Fantastic. New reel, we'll get that spooled up with line. But this is the real purchase. In here. I don't think it necessarily matters which end I go in from. Let's see what he sent us. Thank you very much to Weymouth Angling Centre. Really speedy delivery. I ordered this the day I broke that rod, and this is now Tuesday. It was bank holiday yesterday, I think. So yeah, ordered on Friday night. It's arrived here Tuesday morning from the other side of the country. Hang on. Making a bit of a mess of this. Here we go. So we've got the spinning version. 6 foot spin version of the Penn Conflict. So it's a slightly heavier butt of the rod than the cast version. But other than that, the build looks pretty much the same. Obviously a much bigger eye down the bottom because it's designed for a spinning reel. 200 grams jigs. It's slightly shorter. I think that this one was 6'3". This one's only 6 foot. Yeah, what a great rod. I'm really looking forward to using this. So this was in a sale. I think I can't remember how much I paid for it. But Weymouth Angling Centre had it in stock, had it at a good price, and it's really speedy delivery. So do check them out. They also have an eBay page and a website, so do check out their stuff. Thank you very much for sending me stickers and things. Yeah, the only thing I wasn't sure, I'm such a snob. The only thing I wasn't so sure about was I really like this. I mean, look at that. Look at how cool that ring is. And this one just has a normally twisty one, but you know, I can't complain. Yeah, so this is the jig and cast. Nobody's got this in stock, interestingly, or nobody's got it in stock at a decent price after me snapping it. I don't know why, I don't know if it's short or something, but jig and cast and the jigging rod. Looking forward to using that with my new reel. So the only thing that happened with the rods, the reason why I ended up chatting to the guy rather than it just being a straight up online service, was he didn't have the 7 foot rod I'd ordered in stock, which is fine. So I was just going to get a new 7-foot spinning rod for the kayak. He didn't have that in stock, so instead I waited. But I also picked up this. Now, I'm hoping that that's not broken and that that's supposed to be like that. So this is the Conflict Jigging Light 6'2" rod. So it's a 2-piece, a little hole there, and it's got the nice fancy red bit. So this will go with the casting reel that I had before, the bait caster reel that I was using before. This is a light jigging rod, so this is up to 120 grams, 40 to 120 grams. So I bought this to use on the kayak as well. Another good rod. Looking forward to using that one. So next time you see me out in the kayak, we'll have these. Hey. So today we're back here in Torness Power. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And we're just going to get down to the water. I've got my rods tucked in this time properly. Double check them as we go. We'll be watching those. It's a bit windy today, but it should be okay. And I will see you all out on the water. Yeah, it's been a good morning actually. Let's see what happens. Pedal is loose. And my left pedal is in the wrong place. I left my kayak to someone. Forgot. I need to turn the pedals into a better position. There we go. Right. Now it looks like it's possibly 2 boys fishing out on the reef already. Let's see who these guys are. We're here at Thornton Lock today. Thank you to, probably the wind noise isn't too bad. Thank you to Fergus for the wee shout out. For you, my friend. Good chat with him this morning. Nice to meet you, buddy. And thanks for following the channel. And I'm coming out over the reef here. I'm going to come back in, not on the reef. That often helps. So if you can see my face today, I do actually have zinc on because of how sunny it is out here. So if you think I look a bit strange, then well, I normally look strange, but if you can see the zinc on my face and you're wondering why the bottom of my face looks orange, it's not fake tan. Orange nose on an orange kayak seems to make sense to me, so that's what I went for. So I want to put some feathers on here, but I actually don't have any quite ready yet. But I do have with me my lighter jigging, oh no, I've got the heavy jigging rod with me. So we'll put on a wee jig and we'll have a couple of drops and then we'll work out what we're doing for the rest of today. I got some new jigs. So last video out, I lost my awesome H2O slow jig and I thought they'd stopped making them. Now whether they have or haven't stopped making them, I don't know. However, I was able to source a couple more. So that's really good. Now maybe there's just a supply chain issue. given cost of living crisis and everything else. You never know. But I've been able to source a couple, and unfortunately that is my spare fishing money done. So no more losing anything, because the fishing budget is done. I set myself a task of in how I spend money based on what I'm doing and what I'm doing in life, and how many extra shifts I need to work. And if I want to buy some new fishing stuff, I work overtime. So I tend to back it up in the winter. So I had some overtime shifts backed up. Let me just clip this on so I don't lose it. And take these caps off. Oh, that's a big wave. It's not the flattest conditions today. The wind is has died down a bit. It was really flat this morning, although the sea had a sort of strange look to it. So I think it was probably bumpy like this. You just couldn't quite tell. Let's do that, and then that'll hopefully cover the barb as well. And then we'll do that with this one as well. There we go, and that'll come off, I think. That'll come off. Yeah, there you go. Put that down there. Right, here we go. So, I discussed in my last video how I bought a couple of new rods. This is the Penn Conflict jigging. Let's just see what depth we're in. The sound is not working. I have no idea why. It should be working. Okay, we're gonna have to guess the depth, and we're gonna have to guess the drift. So that feels about probably not quite 10 meters. Okay, we'll leave that spinning out there. I might go and paddle up to these buoys, so I've got an idea of which way I'm drifting. I can use these buoys to sort of measure the drift. So this is the Penn Conflict jigging, 200 gram version. And unlike normal, where the last one before I snapped it was on a bait caster, this is on a spinning reel. And those eagle-eyed among you will realise I've also bought a new spinning reel. Nice, right, that looks like it's moving nicely in the water, so we'll put that down there. Just chuck that out in front of us. Strap it all down, because it is a bit bumpy today. I really don't want to lose anything. See if we can work out why the sounder isn't working before we start paddling. Definitely not the flattest today. Chatting to some lads in the car park before I came out. And he was like, yeah, it's not flat out there. And I was like, nope, it doesn't look particularly bad. I thought it was just wind chop, but I guess it's probably a little bit more than just wind chop. There was a residual swell. There was good surf yesterday. If you're a surfer, this was probably one of the places to be yesterday. So, yeah, a bit of a bumpy day today. That's okay though. Not too worried about it. We'll just need to watch it. You know, if we get the tide too low, then we'll have to definitely head in. But that's on the bottom. Doesn't feel like it's. Oh. No, that was the bottom again. Definitely is not the calmest. So those guys said the drift was running this way, so I'll have to see if that's true. Jig this a few times. Looks to me like the drift's running the other way, to be honest. Hopefully you can see those. I have no idea where the camera is pointing at the moment. This hat cam is a total test. Worst case scenario is I'll just use the audio from it, which is mostly what I do anyway. Make sure they're not going to go into the sea. Which end have I got here? The end that I want, which is good. Ooh, dropped it. So low slack water is in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So, sorry, change of tide is in half an hour, 45 minutes, so we're probably on slack water just now. So we do have to take that into account in our tactics, you know. Fish are going to be going a bit more sluggish, but then there is a lot of, you know, there's a lot of current here, there's a lot of fast moving water. We don't want to be in the current, we want to be on the edge of it. Oh, I hooked myself. There we go, right. Stop hooking myself. Right, let's drop this down, because as we know, it can't catch fish without line in the water. 10 meters, that's me on the bottom there. So we're in 10 meters of water. The drift is pretty much null, so I may need to go and move a bit, find some better structure, because I'm using this buoy in front of me as a marker, this little pink buoy, and I'm not really going anywhere near it. I'm not moving towards it or away from it. So we'll see how we're doing, but we might need to move a wee bit. The bottom, it's amazing how far behind me this is fishing at the moment. My wife and the boy were going to come and meet me at... That went solid, that's a real shame. Oh, did I lose it? No, I didn't, that was lucky. Whatever I got snagged in there was like a proper solid thump. Like, it was... Whatever it was not coming out of if it didn't loosen off, but thankfully it loosened. That feels really, yeah, weird. No, now I've snagged again. Bounced it out though. I'm not sure what I'm on, but it's bouncing. Could be structure. Think about how I do this. Let's just roll that out of there. See if we can drop that down there. So we're obviously in the current line. So last time I was fishing here, I found there was some really strange currents. So I'd be in a current line and then I'd be... Was that a fish? No. Oh, there's definitely structure. There's structure. We found some kelp, finally. Let's see if we can convert the kelp into a fish. Because we're definitely getting caught on things, unlike back there where it was flat. I don't know what I was saying there. I was saying something about fishing here. Whoa, that was a big wave. Oh, that was unpleasant. We don't want to have another one of those. Fish on. Yes. This is small, whatever it is. And it's a bit scatty. But it's nice to have a fish on. Oh, Jesus. Fish on in these conditions. Wow. Okay, it's woken up, whatever it is. It was not fighting at all. And then it suddenly started fighting again. Oh, Jesus, what is it? Is that cod? It's not done though. It's a pollock. Decent pollock as well. Oh, good fish. I'm happy with that. I did kind of feel like I bullied it up a wee bit, but which way is the hook going, mate? There we go. Nice pollock to start the day. Lovely fish. And away he goes. There's the highlight button. Make sure that's highlighted. Good fish. Well, if this is a disaster, I still caught a fish. That wave that did hit me while I was catching that was unpleasant. So I am going to have to be a little bit careful. I did say that one fish would do me. Because it is definitely bumpy today. Like I said, often when you're fishing in these sorts of conditions, There's these pots here. I think these pots are running towards me, so I'm going to wind this up so I don't get snagged. Often when you're fishing in these conditions, it is about being confident with the paddle. Paddling in something like this is very, very different from fishing in something like this, and that is to be massively respected. I actually think that I may actually call it a day. That wave that hit me was really unpleasant, and I don't want another one of those. That should be me just about over this pot line. Yeah, that's me over it now. Right, let's have another drop. But if I get another dodgy wave, I'm calling it a day. Because it only takes one dodgy wave for me to be out my kayak and in the water. Didn't see the line. Ah, man. There we go, free. Well, that's lucky. Huh. I pulled the rope up. You can actually see me pulling the rope up on the sounder. Am I just gonna head in? It is a bit bumpy out here. I think I'm a bit unhappy with the conditions. It has settled off a wee bit, but yeah, I think I'm gonna head in. So this will be a very short video. I might release this just on a random weekend or something, maybe with a wee update about the channel. Thank you everyone who's subscribed so far, and I think it's really important to recognize that, because you guys are brilliant. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to subscribe and write comments down below. And maybe this is just a wee update. You know, we hit 250 subscribers. My goal is to, within a year, so that's starting from December, within a year hit 1,000 subscribers. That was my kind of goal, was to try and hit 1,000 subscribers in a year. I think we're on course for that. It's pretty close. The videos are getting about 1,000. So between 800 and 1,000 views for the good ones, and maybe 600 for the not so good ones. So thank you all for watching. A little channel update then. We're getting there. One fish today. It's a bit choppy for me, so I'm actually going to paddle in. And thank you very much for watching. Have a good night.
Coast Guard, you're loud and clear, channel 16 with it.
Whoa. Yeah, definitely time to head in. Let's head in with the sea though.
Roger. Norwegian Coast Guard.
Yeah, and this is why I'm heading in, because I knew it would be a surf the whole way in with the waves. I'm just going to head straight for the beach rather than trying to go over the reef. Mostly because it's that's it. Woo. Well, now, hang on, there are some surfers and things in front of me. Watch them. Right, I might lose this on the way in. Focus, Alex, come on. Positive attitude, you'll be fine. Just ride it in. I can see the bottom at least, and it's sand. Okay, here we go. Just about at the beach. worst thing I could do would be flip the kayak and snap the rods. Let's not do that. Oh, that was semi acceptable. Cut my hand, but other than that, it's all good, I'm in.